Imagine this. Two groups are presented with a small request, but one group astonishingly shows a 33% higher compliance rate. The only difference? A single word. This word, grounded in decades of psychological research and real-world application, wields the power to dramatically shift outcomes in both personal interactions and high-stakes business negotiations. The potency of this word reflects a fascinating and often underplayed aspect of human psychology: the remarkable influence of language in persuasion. This essay delves into the magic of just one word and uncovers the broader principles of persuasion that can be employed to both understand and effectively engage this intrinsic human capability. Persuasion isn't merely about winning arguments or pushing people to do what you desire. Instead, it's an art that involves understanding motivations, engaging emotions, and aligning interests. It's rooted deeply in the need for social cohesion and cooperation, which dates back to the very essence of human survival and community building. In business as in life, the ability to persuade effectively dictates not just the successes of today, but potentially maps the trajectory of future endeavors. Effective communication and persuasion are paramount in creating and sustaining relationships, driving businesses, and forging partnerships that stand the test of time. Whether it's convincing a child to eat their vegetables or navigating a multi-million-dollar contract negotiation, the underlying processes of influence remain remarkably similar. The science of persuasion extends far beyond simple communication strategies. It involves a complex interplay of psychological principles and cognitive biases that influence how we make decisions. Dr. Robert Cialdini's 6 principles of persuasion: reciprocity, commitment, consistency, social proof, authority, liking, and scarcity, are foundational in this realm. Each principle taps into distinct fundamental human drives and can be leveraged to increase effectiveness in persuasive communication. For instance, the principle of reciprocity pushes us to return favors, which plays a crucial role in building and maintaining social bonds. Understanding these principles isn't just academic. It's a practical roadmap to enhancing how we interact with others on a day-to-day basis. Recognizing what drives people to say yes can be as transformative as it is insightful. Numerous studies have shown that the word "because" has a powerful, almost automatic effect on people, compelling them to comply with a request more readily. In one seminal experiment by psychologist Ellen Langer, participants were significantly more likely to allow someone to cut in line at a copier machine simply because the request was followed by a reason, even if that reason was redundant, such as "because I need to make copies." This experiment highlights not just the word "because," but the human affinity for reason. When we are given a reason for a request, no matter how trivial, our brains are inclined to comply, suggesting an intrinsic need to make sense of our actions within a cause and effect framework. The applications of "because" in persuasive communication are vast and varied, from enhancing marketing campaigns to improving interpersonal communications. This small word can transform passive listeners into active participants, ready to engage and respond favorably. Application in business case studies. In the corporate world, understanding and implementing effective persuasive techniques can lead to phenomenal success. Companies like Apple and Nike have harnessed the power of persuasion to create compelling brand narratives that elevate their market positioning and drive consumer engagement. For instance, Apple frequently employs the scarcity principle by launching limited edition products, creating a frenzied demand. Meanwhile, Nike's consistent message of empowerment and achievement leverages the principle of inspiration and aspiration, nurturing a loyal consumer base. These cases demonstrate that persuasion, when done ethically and effectively, is not about manipulation, but about crafting messages that resonate deeply with the target audience's emotions and values, thereby fostering genuine connections and sustainable business growth. Enhancing personal relationships through persuasive communication. The principles of persuasion are not confined to the boardroom. They extend into the most intimate corners of our personal lives. Effective communication can resolve conflicts, strengthen bonds, and enhance understanding in relationships. The key lies in using persuasive techniques to foster empathy and connection rather than coercion. For example, using the principle of consistency, where people feel compelled to align their actions with their values and past behaviors, can help in personal development and in nurturing healthier relationships. It's about encouraging actions that resonate with one's sense of self, thereby fostering a supportive and understanding environment. Challenges and ethical considerations. While the power of persuasion can yield substantial benefits, it also poses significant ethical challenges. The thin line between persuasion and manipulation can often be blurred. It is imperative that persuasion be practiced with a strong ethical compass, ensuring that it is always used to enhance well-being and contribute positively to situations. The key to ethical persuasion lies in intent and outcome. The aim should always be to create win-win situations where all parties benefit fairly from the outcome. Understanding and respecting personal boundaries and cultural contexts are also critical in maintaining ethical standards in persuasive endeavors. Conclusion: empowering through persuasion. Understanding and mastering the art of persuasion is akin to acquiring a superpower. When deployed with care, respect, and ethical consideration, the skills of persuasive communication can transform lives and societies. Whether influencing corporate strategies, nurturing personal relationships, or facilitating social change, the principles of persuasion offer a powerful toolkit for positive influence. In a world increasingly defined by communication, becoming adept at the art of persuasion is not just useful, it's essential. Harnessing the magic of one word, because, and the broader psychological insights into human behavior empowers us to interact more effectively, foster understanding, and lead with influence. In the realm of persuasion, every word counts, and knowing the right ones can make all the difference.